So let's talk about hip hop and the irony of hip hop. I saw
Okay.
you put a great video out the other day about black. What was the title of it? Talking
Oh
about
wow.
black killing, or what was the
I
title
think
of that
the
video?
title was "Black Murder is Normal."
Black black murder is normal. I'm in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
Uh, Normally, year to year, on the murder capital, up there on the list is either number 5 through 1. It's
Mm,
somewhere, depending on what
mm,
how we feel in that year. And so I grew up in inner city. I've seen violence. I grew up. I'm a hip hop head. I grew up. I'm an '80s baby. Grew up in listening to the '90s era of hip hop and stuff.
mm.
And it was interesting hearing you say that, and it actually kind of resonated and made me think about. I don't know if you saw the stand up that Dave Chappelle did, his last one on Netflix.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, he really hit a nerve there on a lot of topics, and I agree with you. But as far as the whole how it's okay for me as a black person to murder, kill, nigga this, nigga that. I got the gat, this and that,
Hmm.
and then it's okay for culture to accept that. But once you cross that line, it's not okay, right?
Yeah.
I can't say I'm gonna kill a white dude. I'm gonna do this and that.
No.
Why do you think hip hop has evolved in that way? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have to be. I'm guilty of it as well. Like I
Yeah,
like that type of music.
dude.
Like,
When
but
I make a lot of statements, this is something people don't necessarily understand about me. So when I say a lot of things, I am also questioning my own
right.
position or belief on something.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when I say that, so I myself am somewhat numb to certain rap lyrics. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? I can be in the gym listening to some aggressive, listening to DMX or
DMX.
whatever, right? And I can be doing that and pumping, and at the same time, I can be thinking, why am I listening to this? Why am I enjoying this?
Zoob,
Right?
I don't even ask myself that. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
even
think
ask
most
my.
people do. Yeah. I honestly don't think most people do.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult one. So I'll get to the exact question, but the line between, especially when it comes to something like hip hop, the line between entertainment and reality, as we have seen many times, is very blurry. It's dangerously blurry. I don't know how many rappers need to get shot and killed for people to realize this, right? Because
Yep.
people like to jump to it's just entertainment. It has no real world. I'm like, come on, man.
Mm-mm.
How many times are we going to pretend that nothing has real world repercussions when you can see it multiple times? Now, is this the main reason? Am I coming with the argument that the reason for violence in society is violent video games and movies and music? No, that's not my argument. But as an artist myself, I can tell you, I have had hundreds, thousands of people online and offline tell me that they find my music inspiring, positive. It's helped them get through difficult situations. It puts them in a better mood. It's helped their life in various ways. Everybody accepts that music can have a positive impact on people and society. We all
Now
embrace it.
let me ask you this though, because do you think you would be further in your rap career if you? And I know the answer, but I want to hear what you have to say about this. Further in your rap career if you were a murder, kill, fit the mold of a black man in hip hop.
Man, man, maybe. If I were from, I'll tell you the reason. I'll tell you why I say maybe. Because
Okay.
if I were from a certain background, so I'm not from your background. I'm not from Detroit, right? I didn't grow up in the inner city. If I did, I think I could probably say yes. Okay.
No, man, it's
You're right.
listen. It's a lot of rappers out here, Zuby,
Mhm.
that are not necessarily from the hood. Like they
Yeah.
may
Oh,
have
I know
grew
that
up,
too.
you know what I'm saying, and they get
Yeah.
away. Takashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
know,
true.
that's a
That's
prime
true.
example. He's not a blood. He's not a real gangster.
Yeah. I think maybe it depends on how it was sold. Because I think
Yeah,
if it were
exactly.
sold in a way that is believable, then yeah, probably. If not, and then, you know, the internet is easy. People can find my background and see, oh, he grew up here, or he went to Oxford University. Why is he, you know, then obviously that could backfire.
Correct.
But yeah, I think for someone who is from an inner city area or is from certain cities or whatever, then yeah, I do think that it is, and this is really the point I was making in the video, is that, oh man, how do I put it? This is hard. It's like the expectations and what is considered normal for certain people or categories of people or demographics, etc., is it varies between groups. And I think it is hard to deny. I think that we have plenty of evidence now, after decades and perhaps even centuries, that the expectations of Black people, perhaps not globally, but certainly, I mean, certainly in the West, most definitely in America, right? I'm not American, so I don't want to kind of seem like I'm speaking on behalf of Black Americans or whatever, but I think it's undeniable that the societal expectations of, say, Black Americans or Black people in general, for multiple reasons and in a lot of ways, are not necessarily the same as they are for other demographics.
Absolutely. Okay? I agree.
And I think that they're similar to this is really the point I was making in the video, is I think that society has become, for various reasons, somewhat numb to Black on Black violence, crime, murder, etc. It has been normalized through various forms of media, through various forms of music, entertainment, etc. Some of that may come externally. A lot of it comes internally.
Yep.
Right? And this is sort of the point I was making. That's why I said, look, if you had a white rapper who was talking specifically about killing white people, right? Explicitly, like actually saying white people or whiteys or whatever, right? We'd be like, that person's crazy.
Yep.
Right? What's up? And people tried to say, oh, Eminem talks about killing people. Eminem, one, he talks a lot in an alter ego and satirically, and two, he talks about killing people in general, right? If I say that, we know how the English language works, okay? If I say people are stupid, that's taken in one way. If I say Black people are stupid, totally different, right? Those are two very different statements.
Very.
You could say that the second one should be inferred from the first one, because Black people are a subcategory of people, but that's not how language works. So if you're going on a record and you're saying, I'm gonna shoot, kill, murder that nigga, this nigga, nigga this, nigga that, I'm gonna shoot that nigga, stab that nigga, you are specifically talking about violence against Black people.
If you want to see more videos and interviews like this from influential people in tech, finance, and sports, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell to be alerted. And go a step further and join the YouTube membership area for early releases of videos like this. I'm out of here. Ha!